but you're also about 5 years older than you should be.
Yep.
Cool.
You're now 14. We're supposed to be cool with this, but that's not the only time where continuity gets called into question anyway.
There's a press conference where basically Rocky's going to retire, but before he announces that, George Washington Duke.
Or Don King.
And his fighter, Union Kane.
Yes.
Coming to challenge the champion.
Mm-hmm.
He wants Rocky.
I want you, like everyone does.
Wherever.
I want you. Yes.
Doesn't matter where. You're gonna make the most money you've ever made in your whole life.
Well, and then it's funny because he says he doesn't matter where, and then he says let's do it in China. Like
no, Japan.
Was it Japan? I thought it was China. Oh.
There's this asshole reporter.
Yeah.
Who's
what
like
was up this guy's
Rocky?
ass? Yeah. Like, hey, you should answer us now. Why? What boxer?
Like, you gonna fight him? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You gonna fight him? Huh? Like, everyone else is just kind of sitting there, and then there's one asshole.
Yeah, like, first of all, his manager's not there. The one guy who will answer that question, not there. So, Rocky doesn't answer these questions. He's just a guy. Yeah. You are aware of this.
And then that's when Adrian goes, no, my husband's retired.
Yeah. And then, if you really want to talk, the wife makes the decisions. Let's face this, folks.
Yep.
So, Rocky's done, buddy. So, you got your answer. Calm the fuck down.
And then they just kind of leave.
Mm-hmm. I really hated that guy.
Then he goes home, speaks with Rocky Jr., going through Rocky's stuff, Rocky Jr. stuff. Apparently, he draws, and...
Well, okay,
he has an interesting
he's a 14-year-old boy, and he drew boobs.
Big boobs.
Well, I mean, if you're going to draw them, you don't draw them small.
And then it was his French teacher?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I never learned French.
I never learned French. But I probably would, looking at this, you know?
And then he, like, better not show your mother.
Yeah.
But then he said later, like, you could, like, show me an English teacher later. Just, like, is that a mess up in the script?
It
or
must
that
be.
Just...
It had to be. I mean, unless his English teacher is also an attractive woman. I don't know. We never see these teachers. I would like to, though, in the interest of science.
But in this fucking scene, Rocky's face is just...
mangled.
More than any other fight, like his just under his eyes just looked like he was scalded with acid.
Well, again, he's supposed to have fought a cartoon tank, so it makes sense.
Gets down the stairs, Adrian's yelling at Paulie. Now, you would think, oh well, must be a Tuesday.
Yeah, really.
But no, apparently Paulie lost all the money.
Here's where I immediately start questioning and shit, alright? So the idea is that Paulie signed over power of attorney to their accountant who fucked them over royally.
Yeah.
Why does Paulie have that power to do that?
I don't know.
Paulie, if we've seen him in all of these movies, has never been without a drink in his hand, has never made a right decision about anything other than to, take way too long to ask Rocky for a job. Why does he have power of attorney over Rocky's finances? If there's one thing you do is you keep Paulie away from anything important.
Yep.
You have him over there handling merchandising.
But we need a forced dramatic storyline.
Yeah.
So Rocky loses it all.
Yep.
Including his career because they go to the doctor and they go, yeah, you're done. This thing says that you are toast.
My question is he not the dude who just came back from whooping Russia's ass, and this is supposed to take place during the Cold War, because again, even though the kid aged 5 years, it's supposed to still be 1985. Somebody tell the cars that. Wouldn't every advertiser on the planet want Rocky to do shit? Like, he would be fine. He would just go back to work.
Dramatic storyline.
It's really stupid. It's really bad.
So he does retire officially. It's in the paper. And sells everything. Sells the house, sells the motorcycle, sells everything. He's in
No, it's actually repossessed.
Was he repossessed?
Yeah,
but he's selling some things.
Yeah, he does sell a handful of things, but all the major things are repossessed because he hadn't paid his taxes in 6 years.
So he's back in his old gimmicks, his old outfit.
He literally goes.
Adrian comes up to the attic, and he's there in his old leather coat and his hat. Look, it still fits.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why are you wearing that stuff?"
He even found the ball he bounces.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so we're just pretending that the last 4 movies didn't happen.
And then he takes her old glasses and puts it on her face, like, let's do the first movie! Hey! We got the director, So Rocky literally takes it back, to fucking Rocky 1 in this movie.
It literally goes right back to it. And by the way, there was another thing that I forgot to write down, but I probably should have, is that the Alvinson and the DP and the lighting guys were like getting into arguments because he wanted to light it the same way they lit the original Rocky, and they were just like, "You do realize that movie looked like crap, right?" And he's like, "Exactly." So that's why it looks a lot like the original, because they just pretended like they just didn't know how to light stuff. It was weird. Very weird.
Rocky gets Mick's because Mick was left to Rocky Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the gym was left to Rocky Jr. It's destitute, and I guess he spruces it up.
Pretty quickly, I might add.
Like, he goes there, and because he's drunk and he's depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's a scene, I guess this is the scene that Burgess Meredith filmed.
Yeah.
Where I think it's supposed to be before the first fight against
is.
Apollo.
It is,
where
yeah.
they have this conversation that we've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives him his pendant that he got from Rocky Marciano. Gives a cufflink. He's like, what was the other one? He's like, I don't know. He gave it to some other bum.
Yeah. And by the way, they were giving out those necklaces at the premiere of this movie.
Were they?
They were. I would want one.
I
I'm not
would
going to lie.
want
I would
one.
totally want one.
To be fair, I would want
I
one.
would totally want one.
So yeah, they take it back. They go home. It's a big hubble. Like, Paulie's glad he didn't sell his old house because they move in there.
Yeah.
And the whole neighborhood's there, and I think the press is there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, again, Rocky is the most important figure in this world right now. Why is he not capitalizing on this somehow?
Don't they mention somewhere where he's like, I don't want to do commercials. I want to fight.
Yeah, but when you find out from the doctor you can't fight, I think it's commercial time. I think, just be like, hey, you know what else packs a punch? Kool-Aid. I don't fucking know, man. Just fucking Jesus.
They're going to the gym, him and Paulie. Tommy Gunn.
Yep.
Fresh off the fucking truck from Oklahoma.
Yeah. Fucking Hayseed shows up.
They're going, hey, Rocky, can you train me, bud? Can you train me?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, relax, chill.
Jeez, easy
I don't
there.
manage anybody.
Yeah. I'm not a manager, I'm a fighter. Well, you're not really a fighter.
And then
Shut up.
And then Duke rolls up, and he's just like, get out of my way, Hayseed.
Yeah.
Rocky, we know, like, we got the report. Like, I have enough money. I can get the report. I could clear it.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want in the world, I can clear this. You could fight.
Mm-hmm. Well, he could fight.
You'll make the most money you've ever made in your entire life.
He could very easily fight outside of the U.S. Yeah. It would not be hard to do. Because you just go outside of the boxing commission, which he just did.
Yeah. But, I mean, Duke's called Adrian. He's been hounding him. And again, it's a no. It's just a sorry no. I mean, Rocky does want to say yes, but he knows.
But he's like,
Adrian.
I would prefer not to die because Adrian
actually,
likes me.
as he's about to say yes, Adrian comes from across the street, and he's distracted that why are you working at the pet store?
Yeah,
I can go back, but I don't want you to go back.
It's like, well, but dude, money.
I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Balboa, sir.
Yeah.
Hi. You put the glasses on your wife's face. You clearly want to take it back.
Well,
I mean,
this is the same man who realizes, A, he's never going to fight again, but won't do commercials because he wants to fight.
I don't know.
This is, again, the epitome of forced conflict of, like, I got nothing. Rocky would be doing perfectly fine. He'd be, hell, he could be a commentator on boxing yesterday and have all the money in the world, be a TV star. Hell, they'd probably make him the fucking mayor of Philadelphia with how much people are giving a shit that he's just moving back to the old neighborhood. I don't know why he's not.
So Junior gets jumped by fucking E from Entourage.
And if you're getting jumped by E, who is a little wee of a man, you are fucking having trouble, son.
You know what's funny? There's not much size discrepancy from him in this movie and Entourage.
Yeah. He really didn't,
He didn't get much taller.
Age.
He didn't get much taller.
So that's a thing that happened.
So...
And by the way, okay, here's another thing I don't fucking get. Sorry, this is probably going to keep happening because this movie really doesn't make sense. So, the girl, I can't remember her name. Jewel. She's hanging out with E and his buddy.
Yep. And then after
they beat up Rocky,
and he's like,
and then
she's
just like, I hate those guys.
I didn't know they were that much of assholes.
So this is the first time they've taken a swing at somebody? Because that dude looked like he's beaten up a bunch of kids before. But because it's Rocky Jr., I should say, now she just like, I didn't know they were assholes. You've been hanging out with them. You're not new to the neighborhood. He is.
Well, she also
I don't understand.
She says she says he has a cute butt. So,
all right. Well,
for an Italian, I think she said, like, what does that mean?
I don't know. I guess Italians don't have cute butts.
I don't know.
I mean, Don't tell anyone from the Jersey Shore.
I guess.
They're all Italian, right?
No.
No?
No.
Aren't they?
No.
Are you sure?
There's like 3 of them that are Italian, maybe.
Well, I mean, I know
one
none
of them's Irish. For God's
Well, I know none of them are from Jersey. Yeah, because I watched enough of that show to know. But I know one of them. They're not from Jersey. That was the whole big thing of like, it's the Jersey Shore, but they're not from Jersey. It's like, that's your biggest problem?
Maybe half of them aren't Italian.
Really? They seemed like they were. In the couple episodes I've seen, it was all about eating pasta all the time. It was like, oh, fucking Italian roots. I don't know.
Rocky training Tommy, kind of. Like, he gets in there, he's like, can I try? He's like, okay, go,
like,
kid.
yeah,
and then he like, fucking houses his fucking partner. He's like, oh, training!
It's supposed to be sparring, man. Like, what are you doing?
It's like murdering this guy. It's like, oh, sorry, I just,
I get carried away.
Carried away. I'm like, did they kick you out, Oklahoma? Jesus.
So then immediately when he's just like, I get carried away, wouldn't that be immediately like a red flag to Rocky of like, this kid's a fucking loose cannon. Don't do this.
Nope.
Not at all.
He shuns him at first and then eventually comes around. He's like, okay, I'll be your manager.
Doesn't just come around. Fucking offers the kid the moon and the stars.
Well, yeah, because he moves him in. He gets a blessing from Father Carmine.
Yeah. Well,
like, this really is the first movie.
He literally,
seriously.
He literally says to him, like, he literally goes like, oh, like, let's go get something to eat. And then he fucking takes him home. And he has the most awkward conversation in front of fucking Rocky Jr.
Yeah, he's just
about
like,
how his dad, like, the reason he's fighting is because he's punching his dad.
Was a drinker.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally like the fucking Joker in the Dark Knight of like, my father, he was a drinker. And it's like, oh shit, and he's gonna fucking carve a smile into your face a minute from now. And
so he's just like, so yeah, every time I get in the ring, I see my dad and I punch the shit out of him.
Yeah. Hey Rocky,
and then
hey Rocky
like,
Jr., want to have fucking ice cream?
And Adrian's like, I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to move you to the basement.
Yeah, he's like, you got a place to stay? No, well, I could find a place. No, you can stay down here. Your kid's going to sleep down. No, it's fine. He can sleep with his uncle. Oh, geez. So the fucking... Rocky Jr. is justified through this whole thing, may I point out. Yeah. This is some bullshit.
So he moves him in. Basically, immediately starts ignoring his kid.
Yeah.
Like, he brings him down, they're talking about boxing, Rocky's all, he's
and literally,
he's immediately living through Tommy right now.
Yeah, and it's like, because Adrian sends Rocky Jr. down there to be like, show your dad what he did, and he literally took out all his boxing shit, the belts, trophies, everything like that, put them all up in a nice display and everything like that, and Rocky loves it for about 15 seconds.
And he's like, oh, that's cool, kid.
That's great, kid, man, that's awesome, you did that, this is awesome, that's great. Hey, so Tommy, here's what everyone tells him, like, fucking, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're done here.
So Tommy gets his first fight.
Mm-hmm. It is filmed exactly like the original fight against Spider Rico.
Because it's in the place where he fought Spider Rico.
Yes.
And then he goes on a winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
He's training Tommy while one of Rocky's helpers is training Rocky Jr.
Well, yeah, because Rocky Jr., when he lost his fucking coat and he got the black eye, he was like, can you just teach me something? And Rocky's at first for it, but Adrian's like, no.
He's like, I could show you some devastating punches.
Devastating punches. I'm like, I think he just needs to know how to defend himself. He doesn't need to fucking kill the kid.
He doesn't need to KO in the first round
yeah,
here,
exactly.
Rock. Like, just a couple of,
just something to knock
couple jabs, maybe a right hook or something. Yeah, like, nothing crazy.
No, but, yeah, so he says he's cool with it and then never fucking mentions it again, so... Rocky Jr.'s learning from random helper guy.
Mini Sam Kinison, or whatever that guy was.
Exactly. Yeah, Sam Kinison light.
It works, though.
Yeah.
Because he knocks the shit out of E and gains respect.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we're done.
We're done. Over.
And now they're friends.
Yeah.
Is that how it worked?
Not when I was a kid.
I beat you up and now we're friends.
No, I mean, in all fairness, only once did I ever stand up to a bully and whoop his ass. And we did not become friends after that. He just got more of his friends, and I got another beating. So, I don't know.
So, like the fourth movie,
yeah,
there's a montage of Tommy winning, Junior KOing the bully, and then back to the montage of Tommy winning.
Yep. So we gotta have montages.
They made the whole montage thing happen again.
That was good.
Christmas time again.
Here's probably one of the dumbest continuity errors they make. That is a throwaway line that I latched onto like a fucking spider. It was nuts. But go ahead.
Does every movie have a Christmas scene in it?
Potentially, yes.
Or at least around Christmas time.
Not the first one. No, yes. Yeah, the first one...
When he comes home drunk.
Literally, yeah, right, because it was Thanksgiving to Christmas. You're right.